What's up, Triple B fan man jewelry lovers? We're back at it with the top 25 vintage earrings that have sold on eBay over the past 7 days. Now, real quick though, I do just want to say thank you for all the love and support through the past couple of weeks. We just broke 4,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for that. Also, if you are interested, if you do sell on eBay and would like one of your listings to be showcased in our upcoming video, January 1st, hop on over to Vintage Vagabond Vends. All individual words over on Facebook. There's a pinned post. All you do is have to share that link to that post, and then I'll put it into the video. Again, that's going to be dropping January 1st. But again, top 25 vintage earrings. Let's get right into it. All right, so jumping right into these earrings, I gotta say I'm really surprised for the past couple of weeks with these earrings. Again, just the amount that they do go for, especially just that they're earrings. Again, they're it's not a stunning necklace, it's not a stunning brooch. I don't know, I guess untapped potential that I didn't really realize was earrings. But here we are. So again, top 25 vintage earrings, and there are some contemporary. But we do have up first Angela Caputi, vintage dangle resin brick pattern clip-on earrings. How cool are these? Super cute. Again, they are resin, nothing crazy. Now the earrings themselves are not signed, but they did come with their dust cover. So Angela Caputi dangle clip-on earrings. They were listed for $160 by now, and it does look like they took an offer. Again, I think we start right around the $125 area, but again, that's still a decent chunk of change, and again, super cute. Definitely, I'd say like 80s style earrings, and again, $160 by now. They did take an offer. Up next, 80s clear lucite. Now these ones are unsigned, but this gives you a nice idea of just really, it doesn't have to be a signed piece all the time. They're just clear, like faceted lucite dangle clip-ons. Super cute, definitely bold. Without a doubt, they were listed $195. Again, I know this one doesn't have the line through it, but they did take an offer. Again, we're starting off $125 to $150 area for the beginning of this video. But again, they were listed $195. They did sell by now. Again, they did take an offer for the clear lucite dangles. We also have some Oscar de la Renta clip-on earrings, thermoset style. Just absolutely gorgeous. You got that faux coral style, the beautiful swirl. Definitely, again, statement clip-ons. Let's check out that signature. Looks like they're signed right there on the backing. So there's the Oscar de la Renta signature. So again, chunky faux coral, again, thermoset style, 80s, $195 by now. And again, they did take an offer. Super cute pair of earrings, worth every penny. Up next, we have Rebecca Collins, citrine and faux turquoise. They look clear to me, but again, beautiful faceted top with the faux stone bottom. Dallas, Texas. Again, Rebecca Collins. Again, clip-ons. They were listed $200 by now. They did take an offer. But again, absolutely gorgeous pair of clip-ons. And again, anything over $100 in my mind is worth it. You know what I mean? Even when you pay shipping and everything else like that, when you're talking over $100, that's a good profit area. No matter where it's shipping to, they're lightweight. It's only going to be 3 ounces, so you're going to be paying like $475. And again, when you break that 100 mark, that's a good margin of profit to me. That 100 mark that's the mark. Anything above is beautiful. Obviously, depending on what you spent on them. But again, if you find them in like bulk jewelry, that's pretty much more so what I'm basing it off of. So again, Rebecca Collins, gorgeous clip-ons, $200 by now. And they did take an offer. All right, Crown Trifari. Look at that. Beautiful faux pearls, clear rhinestones, gold tone. Definitely looking very acorn, maybe fall style. Gorgeous pair of clip-ons. Signed Crown Trifari on the back, gold tone. These were listed $219.99. They did take an offer. Again, we're still $125 to $150 area. But again, that's a nice price for some clip-ons. We have Thomas Mann. Now, this is a name that I just came across a first time last week, but we got Romance. Looks like he got the rabbits with the hearts. Super cute, modernist style. Now, these are sterling silver. For Thomas Mann, though, you have the T signature in the center with the M connecting. Pretty easy. So again, Thomas Mann Designs, sterling silver, super cute, $285 buy now. And it does look like they took an offer. But again, oh, and it's also marked Mann, scribed. Nice. But again, super cute, $285 buy now. And again, they did take an offer. All right, we have Margaret Ellis, statement, gold tone, brutalist style. Again, you got kind of like that hammered style, the weird shapes, gold tone and or brass tone. Super stunning though, and this is another etched one. These etched signatures, guys, I had no idea. I just kind of assumed that like they were meh. Because most of the time your signature is going to be on like a cartouche or something like that, where these are just kind of scribed in. Margaret Ellis, $198 buy now. And I do believe they took an offer on this one too. But again, we're right around the $150 mark area. That is insane. Definitely gold tone and bold, without a doubt. Super cool design there. And again, Margaret Ellis, 1989. So, yep, definitely on the verge of vintage. And again, $198 buy now. All right, Christian Dior. Not that that should be a surprise, but we got clear rhinestones, gold tone, absolutely stunning clip-ons. There's the Christian Dior signature on the back. Looks like a little bit of verdigris as well, as you can see right there. So nice little clean, but again, nice gold tone Christian Dior clip-ons. $199 buy now. Again, this one they did take an offer as well. There will be an auction, like an on-bid item coming up that will really give you an idea of where we're at price-wise. All right, but up next we got some Panino, sterling silver, gold vermeil Panino. It's always the colors and the accents. So you got those beautiful reds, clear, that gold vermeil over sterling silver, absolutely stunning. Is missing one rhinestone, it looks like. There is the back. Now I actually don't see the Panino's signature. It does look like they are. I don't see the signature though, but these were listed $200 buy now. And again, for those gorgeous 1940s Panino. Again, I don't know exactly about the date, but those gold vermeil, that style, seems about right to me. All right, what else are we? This one, there it is. So again, we're still underneath 200. We just reached, everything under was under 200. Now we're at the $200 mark with Polly Pocket. Clip-on Twinkle Star clip-ons, $19.95. Now I do know that Polly Pockets do sell for a decent amount of money. I did not realize that clip-ons do. So again, Polly Pocket clip-ons marked on the back. Again, you got the marking right there. 93 or 95, I mean. That's crazy. Polly Pocket clip-ons on bid, one bid, $200. I mean, I guess that's good to know. We're going to have to start going through the children jewelry. Then I'm like, yeah, that's nothing. No, they could be something. $200 worth of Polly Pocket clip-ons right there. That is insane. But again, super cute. The nostalgia, most likely, behind it. But again, $200, one bid. Love to see it. Christian LaCroix, another name coming up very frequently with these clip-ons. So again, Christian LaCroix, made in France, gold tone, super cute sun face clip-ons. They were listed $245 buy now. Does look like they took an offer. But again, super cute. Who even modeled them? Love it. But again, Christian LaCroix, $245 buy now. They did take an offer. Roughly pushing that halfway mark. Miriam Haskell. I can't say that I've ever seen a Miriam Haskell hoop earring, but here we are. 1940s, 50s is missing some rhinestone action. Again, gorgeous, completely rhinestone encrusted hoop earrings. And as far as the signature, behind the clip-on part, there is the Miriam Haskell signature. They were listed $210 by now, and I do believe that's what they sold for. So again, Haskell hoop earrings. Here we are. $210. Buy now. All right, we have, they're saying 1960s era, Kenneth J. Lane. Look at those rhinestones, though. You got those beautiful Navettes, blue cabochons. You have like the opaque blue in there as well with the Navettes prong set. Absolutely gorgeous. There's the Kenneth J. Lane signature. That's what we got for pictures. These were listed $499.99. They did take an offer, but again, they did sell for over $200 for KJL clip-on earrings. Sheesh. Very, very nice, though. Fendi Sunflower Faux Dark Pearl. So again, you got the glass drop. Looks like a hematite center, probably faux. Maybe not, though. Gold tone, sunflower style, dangle clip-ons. Very bold and gold tone. And they are marked Fendi on the back. These sold $305. Again, definitely, again, with the name Fendi, you're thinking big money, but again, $305. Buy now for those clip-ons. Very, very nice. Karl Lagerfeld. Now, that's a name that, again, I knew but didn't know and definitely didn't realize that they go for this amount. But we are back down to $252. So that means they did take an offer on these Fendi clip-ons. And again, we're roughly about $250 with these Karl Lagerfeld. Again, kind of like a, I'd go with like a Celtic design, hammered style as well. Super gold tone, bold. And again, Karl Lagerfeld with the KL signature on the back. So again, cursive KL, Karl Lagerfeld, $252. Buy now. Cool. Stunning. Again, gold, bold tone. And again, $252. Dominique Orientis. I told you guys I'll eventually figure out how to say her name. 1980s, though. You got the beautiful cabochons, green and go like amber-esque colored rhinestones. Man, oh man, when I say, the necklaces, outrageous amounts of money. Earrings, throw that set together and you're probably talking closer to $1,000. But again, there's that signature on the back. $275. Buy now. Again, Dominique Orientis. It's signed exactly like that on the back. 80s. Super cute. And again, $275. Buy now. Lunch at the Ritz. Definitely an interesting style of jewelry, I guess is the best way to explain it. But again, Lunch at the Ritz clip-on earrings. They are sad clowns. I don't know. Definitely interesting. That's the best way to describe Lunch at the Ritz. Rhinestones, you got the enameling throughout. Definitely unique. Signed on the back. Let's see, where is that signature? Typically, it's a pretty large cartouche. There it is. So again, Lunch at the Ritz. Sad clown clip-ons, $299. Buy now. So just roughly about $300 for sad clown, Lunch at the Ritz, clip-ons. Who would have thunk? Alrighty, up next, we have Boucher. That's what we're looking for. So again, Marcel Boucher, gorgeous grain glass drop, clear rhinestone, clip-ons. As you can see, it has the baguettes throughout. That beautiful green, very deco style. Again, it has the reference number. Ooh, even... Now, see, I'm telling you, there were some patents back in the day that I don't understand why they don't do. So, this one, you could do two of either which. You can have post earrings, which you just take the dangle part off, or you put the dangle through the clip-on part. That just makes sense to me. So, really cool, multi-purpose, clip-on / post backs. Marcel Boucher, $425. Buy now. I mean, maybe they still do. I don't buy earrings today, so I guess I don't know. But I feel like I don't see that with contemporary jewelry. But let me just rewind that back a little bit. But again, $425. Marcel Boucher, gorgeous. Up next, we have Citrine Irad. Iraj Mayoni chandelier earrings. You got the looking very quartz, amethyst, citrine. I mean, they are absolutely stunning. Prong set, signed on the back. Definitely a stunning pair of clip-ons, without a doubt. These were on bid for 13 bids, and they sold for $333. So again, there's that signature. We're just going to go Mayoni. Again, both are signed. And again, $333, 16 bids. That is a nice price. All right, up next. You just never know. We had the Kendra Scott in the necklace video. We got Kendra Scott clip-ons. Now, if you, again, you're talking about a couple $100 necklace, couple $100 earrings, that put them together. If you find them, you're talking about a lot of money. So Kendra Scott chandelier drop statement neck or earrings. You got like the faux shell throughout on the card. $350. Now this does have the box and it has the dust cover, everything else like that. But again, $350. Kendra Scott. I do believe they are post back. Yes, they are post back earrings. $350. Big money right there. Very, very nice. All right, up next, we have some more Iraj Mayoni earrings. Keep that up there, though. So again, signed on the back right there. Open back. Again, you got the amethyst, the citrine style. Gorgeous. Actually, kind of looks like carved mother of pearl for that layer. Prong set rhinestones on the top. Gorgeous. $412. Buy now. And I do believe that's what they sold for. Man, oh man, oh man. Alrighty, top four. That was the top five. Top four, we got Hermes gold tone horse earrings. This is pretty consistent over and over again. If you find Hermes, the Trojan horse style clip-ons, actually, yes, these are clip-ons. They do sell for multiple hundred each time. So Hermes Paris, again, they were listed $452 by now. They did take an offer. But again, Hermes makes sense. Top three, what do we got? Shriner signed. You got the Robin, I call it Robin's egg, but they put marbled turquoise cabochons. You got the upside down rhinestones, as you can see, with those marquees. Again, it does have the signature on the cartouche on the back, Shriner, New York. Gorgeous cabochons, stunning rhinestones. And again, these sold $497.79. Buy now. As they should. Gorgeous Shriner clip-ons, without a doubt. Top two, what do we got? Iraj Mayoni, another pair. And I promise you guys, I just keep out native pieces in gold. I do throw some sterling silver in, but it has to be signed in order for me to put it in there. Otherwise, I don't. But again, this is just in order. So again, another pair. Stunning rhinestones. Looks like maybe an agate. Blue rhinestone on the other side. Absolutely stunning. Again, signed on the backing piece. These were listed $650. Buy now. And I am pretty sure that is exactly what they sold for, which is insane. Alrighty, number one, top selling vintage earrings that have sold over the past 7 days. Alright, they definitely took an offer. I don't know exactly what, maybe 500, because we're at 540 here with the Chanel acrylic clip-on earrings. Now, they are signed on the back. Again, Chanel 95, made in France. Again, the acrylic, I didn't even realize Chanel did acrylic like that. No idea. But again, these were listed $540. That's our top selling clip-on or vintage earring this week. Guys, like always, be sure to like and comment your favorite piece. Mine, we're going to go with that last pair of Mayoni clip-ons. That's my favorite pair. Again, comment yours. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next one.